Will you be my Valentine? Oh, that one stung.
Lucky for Red, I don't give up so easy. I think I'm just going to need to sweeten the pot a little bit, and I don't know a better way to do that than jerky. I found these sheets of jerky that are really wide and flat and thin, and I'm going to pop these in the laser cutter and make her some dog conversation hearts today. This should be pretty fun, and I think she's going to love it. The first thing to do was to write a bunch of dog conversation hearts, so I made quick work of that, and we're going to head over to a new laser today, actually. We're trying out the SculpFun 10 Watt iCube, which is this little thing. I have no clue what to do for settings, so I'm just going to start somewhere and see how this goes. I set it to start with the engraved words, and then it's going to cut the jerky, and I don't know. I can't decide if jerky would cut really easy or really not easy. So I just started with pretty moderate to high settings on a slow speed. And I did like 3 passes just to see what I got. And it looked okay, but I didn't go all the way through. So we're going to do another test one. And this time I put the power on full power. And then I slowed it down to about a 5 speed. And then did like 8 passes for the cut. So I don't know, this feels more promising this time, although the 8 passes felt a bit overkill. It did cut though, so, you know, a win is a win. And this looks good enough that I'm comfy going ahead and making the whole batch of conversation hearts. Let's go. Laser engraved and laser cut stuff is actually food safe as long as the thing itself is food safe, obviously, and you're working with a clean laser. So that just means there hasn't been something in the laser beforehand that might be toxic that might end up in the food. This is a new laser, so I'm comfortable feeding these to the dog as long as she doesn't mind the flavor. The flavor can be pretty bad, but I don't think the dog's gonna mind in this case.
Oh my gosh, hi, I didn't see you there.
So,
We have a bit of an awkward situation.
what's awkward?
You asked the dog to be your Valentine too.
Yeah, I asked her first, remember? What did she do when you asked
She actually ran away the first time.
her? Right to me.
The big point is...
And she tattled.
Did you?
You were there. You asked her and she literally just turned her head to me like, Dad, she's trying to poach me.
Okay, well...
So I made a box for the treats to go into, and that part will last forever.
She won't like it nearly as much, though.
But the memories.
I don't think she's gonna care about your box. We're gonna cut a box on this, which I think will be harder than cutting the jerky, because it's solid wood. But but maybe we could be surprised. This is gonna be 1/4 inch solid elm that we're gonna try to cut on the machine. The machine that's right here. So let's see how it goes.
I think you can do it.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be just fine.
This is getting cut on a 6x12 laser ready elm sheet, which hangs off the bed a little bit. In SculpFun's own marketing material, they often use this machine without the cover on it, which isn't something I'd probably think to try doing otherwise, but in the interest of not needing to cut the sheet, we're gonna give it a try and see how we feel about it. We're definitely wearing our laser safe glasses and not leaving this unattended though. The first try here, I went with 4 passes at a pretty slow speed and 100 power, and it actually did better than it looks like it did in the picture. All of the little pieces came out, but there was a couple spots on the big outline that stayed attached, and I was able to get them off pretty easily with just an X-Acto knife. The little notch out of the front section was actually a little bug hole in the wood that just happened to fall over the edge, but I kind of don't mind it. It gives it character. The laser ready sheets we used are from salvaged wood, which always has so much character, and adding the finish to the end is often when you really get to see the character come to life. So this is always a favorite step.
I don't think she's gonna care about your box.
The evidence is undeniable, unfortunately. She did love the hearts though too.